assume you guys can hear me, yeah? Okay, awesome. So if you've made it this far, I want to say congratulations, thank you, I fucks with you. I mean, any form of appreciation for making it this far. So I would like to believe you're watching this video because you've gone through the tutorial and you've installed oomph, you've created your app, you started your app. Yeah. Ideally, when you started your app, what you would have seen is something like this. Yes. Okay. So here's what we are going to do. I already created it, so I am going to just launch into it. Right. So ideally, what you should be seeing is something like this. Yeah, born to serve the next billion. Yeah, everyone has plans for Africa, but does Africa have plans for itself? If you watched the whole tutorial, then, or the introduction, then I believe you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I want to sort of take you through the code or how everything is structured, so you have a feel and some comfortability around the framework and being able to build an app. It's going to take maybe like a couple of minutes for you to get comfortable and a lot of iterations on the development of this framework, so that it's easier for you to use and build like really amazing applications. So firstly, what you're going to need is Visual Studio Code. Yes, I will provide this link in the description as well as the documentation, so that you should be able to download this and install this on your computer if you don't have Visual Studio Code. If this is your first time, please feel free to reach out to me. There's like a section here where I say, are you stuck and don't understand how to fix it? Contact us. Yeah. So even if you're not stuck, just hit this button, send me a message. I'm willing to help. I'm going to set up office hours, so very soon there'll be an office hours button here, where you can book some office hours, and that's just when you have an issue and you can get in touch and we can understand what you're facing, what you're trying to do, and make sure that this actually serves you really well, because oh my gosh, really need you to be able to build the apps that you want to. Okay, so let's get back to this. So you'd need to install this. Since I've already got Visual Studio Code installed, another requirement is going to be that you can at least use a computer. Yes. And so this is important, or you at least you are comfortable with a computer. So firstly, give me a second. See, another reason why I think I should be able to, and if I can, this will be sped up. If not, you'll be watching me fret and have problems. But once you've installed a Visual Studio Code, you'll be presented with something almost close to this. So you can just say open and go to the application you created, which is the folder that you created. Yes, I trust the authors. Awesome. So now what we have here is a Tailwind configurator. So Tailwind is a library. If you want to know more, just let me know. But this sort of is where you could configure your styling and everything. Yes, so I will not be opening that to not cause any other problems. Then we have a folder called SRC, which in full stands for source. So it's the source of your app. Yeah, and I feel like I should call it source, but it's the source of your app. Then you have public. Public is everything that's available to the public when they access your application, right? So here's where your styling would go, and here's more information about your application. So for example, you'd be able to specify the name of your app, the short name of it. This is for when the app is installed on people's devices, how would it look like, their background color, like the splash screen and the description they would see. So this is how you configure it. This is where that would live in the manifest.json. So that's the public folder. This is stuff available to people when they hit your application. Then we have the app folder. Yes, so we have index.html, which is what you are seeing when this is launched. right? This is what you get to see here. This is everything that's here. App head is sort of it's one of the components, built-in components. There will be more built-in components that will be released in future iterations to enable you to be able to build applications faster. But app head sort of takes away the need to manage the head. So if you're new to this is not important for you. If you've written code before and you are very much aware of what's supposed to be there, then you know what has been abstracted, and that's amazing. Then we have HTML here. So ideally it would also be helpful that you know HTML. So again, I will put in the description the best places for you to go learn HTML and JavaScript. Because of where we currently are, or the usage of this, you would then need some HTML understanding and some JavaScript understanding. So I will link that in the description for you to quickly get your hands dirty with that. And you can then practice the stuff you learn there using this framework, because this is very native to that, and anything you do there should work here. If you run into any issues, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to see the framework be broken. What we have here is the script file that you import here, which now I realized I did not automatically place it, so that's good to know. I will update the template and this should be available in the next build. So this is the environment. It's actually quite emptier than I expected. Oh my gosh, I really did the most out here. Okay,